and welcome to our North Penn High School Video Course Selection Program. My name is Steve Frederick, Associate Principal at North Penn High School, and with me is Mr. John Vencius, Department Chair of our Guidance Department at North Penn High School. The course selection process at North Penn High School is a rather extensive process that takes several months to prepare the students and then to fulfill the master schedule. As we go through the process, there are a number of things that are involved. First of all, we present to the students in a general assembly the overview of what the course selection program is going to be about. We introduce the Program of Studies booklet, the Career Pathways Planner, and we continue to emphasize the importance of the students collaborating with teachers, counselors, and other students that are taking courses at North Penn High School. The large assemblies are followed by home office assemblies, where in a smaller setting, by grade level, we discuss some of the details of the course selection process. There is a parent information night, and then beginning in early February, course cards are distributed and the actual selection process takes place. Students are required to schedule a minimum of 38 class periods out of the 48 class periods possible. As the course cards are distributed, the importance of students listing alternative courses is stressed. Page 4 of the Program of Studies booklet details the graduation requirements for students at North Penn High School. In the core subject area of math, English, social studies, and science, as well as in health and physical education. Another area that we will be hearing about a little bit later is the elective area, where students are required to accumulate 2.9 credits in elective courses. Part of the general philosophy of scheduling students at North Penn High School hopefully is to prepare them as best as possible for continuing education, entering the work world. Through the Career Pathways Planner, students have the opportunity to combine areas of interest and skill with areas of abilities that they may already have and look forward to building upon. Obviously, as a student goes through the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, there are differing courses that are an important link in the student's education. And for that, I'm going to turn to Mr. Vencius to give us some insight into those grade level differences.
Okay, Steve. On page 24 in the course selection book, a listing is given of courses required for each grade. All students entering grade 10 must take English, world cultures, math, biology, aquatics, and health. In addition to this, in order to have a complete schedule, a student must take at least one major elective and 2 minors, or 2 major subjects. Students entering grade 11 must take English, American cultures, math, chemistry, physical education, and health. To complete this schedule, students also must take an elective, major, or 2 minor electives, or 2 major subjects. Finally, students entering grade 12 must take English, 1 semester of American government, and 1 semester of another social studies course, along with physical education. Though it is not required, it is recommended that students in the senior class also take a course in math and science, because in most cases this is required for college admission. Since seniors have completed most of the required courses, they may take more elective courses that should focus on their college or career direction. In addition to math and science, they may choose, for example, a career exploration program. This is explained on page 42. The purpose for this is to provide hands-on experience in the academic or the career enriching fields. A new program will be offered for the first time to students in next year's senior class, namely the College Hour. You will find this explained on page 40 in the course selection book. Faculty from 3 colleges will teach college-level courses to students who qualify and elect to take these courses. Faculty from Beaver College will teach courses in social studies. Faculty from Drexel University will teach courses in English. And faculty from Montgomery County Community College will teach courses in math. Since these courses will be taught with the intention of obtaining college credit, the tuition for these courses is the responsibility of the student or parent. Steve, we're ready now for further consideration.
Mr. Vencius, we have heard some of the general information related to scheduling and some of the philosophy. For parents at home, each student at North Penn High School and each student at Penndale Middle School, Penfield Middle School, and Pembroke Middle School has received a Program of Studies booklet. If there are additional booklets needed by parents, they can contact the individual schools for the publication. But within the pages of this booklet, there is a very detailed accounting of course requirements and the specifics of what each course presents to the students, the challenges that it brings forth. But now for some of those specifics, let's turn first to our core subject area, and first to the English department and department chairperson, Dr. William Hubler.
Thank you, Mr. Frederick and Mr. Vencius. I'm Dr. William Hubler, chair of the English department at North Penn High School. We have a comprehensive classic program in literature, grades 10, 11, and 12. It's very traditional in the sense that in the 10th grade, we have the world literature. In the 11th grade, we have American literature, and in the 12th grade, we have British lit. We do have the three different levels. We have level 4.0, 5.0, and 6.0, and as they get higher, they increase in difficulty. Now we have, in addition to the electives, which are literature-based and are very bookish, we do have the electives in the creative writing. We have drama, we have journalism, debate, we have SAT prep, we have public speaking, and we have advanced communications, which is a new course. Furthermore, we have in the 10th grade an interdisciplinary gifted English, which is matched up with the social studies. Additionally, we have in the 11th grade an AP course, which is focused on the language. And in the senior year, we have an AP course in English, which is centered upon the literature. If you have additional questions about the offerings in English, please call at 368-9800, extension 434 or 480, and ask for Dr. Hubler. And now I'd like to turn this over to Mr. Russell Stewart of the Math Department.
Thank you, Dr. Hubler. I am Russell Stewart, Chairman of the Mathematics Department, here to tell you a little bit about what we offer and what is required. Your son or daughter is required to take 3 years of mathematics in grades 9 through 12. However, we recommend a 4th year that they take math each of the 4 years. The normal sequence in the high school would be geometry in grade 10, algebra 2 in grade 11, and analysis or algebra 3 trig in their senior year. For those accelerated by 1 or 2 years, we offer a full year of Calculus 1 and a full year of Calc 2. For seniors not accelerated, but going into a math or science, we also offer a half-year probability statistics course, followed up by a half-year of calculus. The Mathematics Department also offers minor courses in computer programming, in basic language and in Pascal, and a full-year elective course in programming in C++. If you have any questions about the mathematics offerings at North Penn High School, you are welcome to call. Math Planning Center is extension 479. And now I'll turn you over to the Science Department.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. My name is Miss Walls. The Science Department offers a variety of courses in the major science fields for the 10th grade students. We have 3 levels of biology from which students can choose. First one is applied biology, which is a level 4.0 is designed for students interested in technology-oriented and application approach. The second one is Biology 5.0, is for students interested in the phylogenetic approach. Students should possess good study habits and reading skills, and should be scheduled in at least one 5.0 English and Social Studies course. Biology Honors Level 6.0 is for students interested in the molecular approach to the study of biology. Students in honors are expected to be able to complete homework nightly, have reading skills at or above grade level, have good memorization, and must be able to use higher level thinking skills, such as analysis, problem solving, and critical thinking. Students choosing honors should also be in the 6.0 English or Social Studies class. For juniors, the science department offers several levels of chemistry, as well as 2 full years and 4 half-year electives. The chemistry levels are as follows. Applied chemistry level 4.0 is for those students completing applied biology and wishing a general understanding of chemistry. This course is also technologically oriented. Chemistry in the Community is level 4.0. Is designed for academic students who didn't plan to major in science. Chemistry 1, level 5.0, is for students with a solid math background wishing a general understanding of chemical principle. There is a math prerequisite for this course. Chemistry 1 Honors level 6.0 is designed for high-achieving students who can work at an accelerated pace. There are both math and science prerequisites. Juniors may also choose from full years of astronomy at the 5.0 or 6.0 level, genetics and embryology at the 6.0 level. There are prerequisites for these courses. Also, semester electives include botany, marine science, genetics, and applied ecology. Please see the Program of Studies booklet for the specific prerequisites for each of these courses. In the senior year, most college-bound students should choose a science course from the following: Physics 5.0 and 6.0, Environmental Science levels 5.0, Advanced Biology level 6.0, where cat dissection is required. AP Biology level 6.0 is a very detailed study of areas of biology. Chemistry 2 level 6.0, AP Chemistry level 6.0, as well as the elective courses in the previously mentioned for juniors. Please see the Program of Studies booklet for full details on all courses. If you have any questions concerning any high school science course, please feel free to call or contact the Science Department Chair Kathy Akoff at 215-368-9800, extension 496. And now let's go to Mrs. Wilson in the Social Studies Department.
Hello, my name is Kathy Wilson, and I'm the chair of the Social Studies Department here at North Penn High School. And I'm going to talk with you a little bit about social studies offerings for our incoming 10th graders and our students already enrolled. Students coming into North Penn in grade 10 must take world cultures, and we offer it at 4 different levels at a 4.0, 5.0, and 6.0 level. All of those programs are academic. At the 5.0 level, it's an academic college prep program, and at the 6.0 level, academic college prep and an honors focus. We also have an interdisciplinary English and world cultures combination course for those students who are identified as gifted. In that course, we study the non-Western world: Latin America, Africa, the Middle East, South Asia, Japan, and China. I'd like you to remember as you're making your selections that the higher the number you choose, 4, 5, or 6, the higher the expectations for the course, the harder the workload, and the faster the pace. 10th grade's quite a bit different than 9th grade, so you might want to keep that in mind as you make your movement from grade 9 to grade 10. For students who are members of the class of 2001, who will be our current juniors in September, their offerings are in American cultures, 4.0, 5.0, and 6.0, similarly as I described for 10th grade. It is primarily a review of the late 19th century American history and American cultures, and the focus of the course is the emergence of the United States as a world power in the 20th century. Students may also select the Advanced Placement American History course. That is a course that goes back to the early exploration and colonization of the United States and moves very rapidly and in great depth through to the current time. Juniors are also encouraged to look at their schedule, and as they fill it out, to consider taking any of the numerous offerings that are available as semester courses, and I'll describe those to you in a moment. When students are scheduling for 12th grade, they must remember that they have to take a full year of social studies. We require that they take a semester of American government, and then to complement that with any number of the remaining semester electives. They may take economics, psychology, sociology, survey of world religions, or topics in American life, 1945 to the present. Each of those semester courses, American government and the others that I've just listed, are all offered at 4, 5, and 6 level. Academic programs, higher academic college prep standards, and an honors level. We also offer year-long AP courses, which would actually mean that students are taking a year and a half of social studies in their senior year, that half semester of American government, and either AP European history for a year, AP psychology for a year. The one difference is that they may opt to take a full year of AP American government, and that would satisfy their social studies requirement. We offer a senior scholars program for independent study, and it's described in the program of studies. That program is very selective, and it's for interested, motivated, and qualified students to explore a topic that is not covered to their specifications and their needs in our regular program. If you have any additional questions or you'd like to speak to me further, you may reach me at extension 450 here at the high school, or leave me a message on voicemail 752. Additionally, in the program of studies, all of the social studies courses are described in length on pages 34 to 37. Now let's go to Ms. Ward, chairperson of the Health and Physical Education Department.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. My name is Ms. Ward, and I am the chairperson of the Health and Physical Education Department here at North Penn High School. We are very pleased to represent a community that is very concerned about the health and well-being of our students, our sons and our daughters, our nieces and nephews, etc. Health and well-being is the foundation of success within our lives. Needless to say, if we don't have a healthy body, we really don't have life. And therefore, what we attempt to do is to draw attention to that necessity. As far as health education goes, we have 2 basic programs that all students of the North Penn School District must attend. These are required courses for graduation. The first is Health Decisions, which is a 10th grade course that all 10th graders must register for. This course is designed to have students take a look at the decision process that they'll be making for their lives. The 11th grade program is geared more towards health and society. Again, it's a required course for 11th graders. The course is set up so that the students are going to take a look at the decisions that they make personally and the effects it has upon society. As far as health goes, in the 12th grade, we have electives. Now, the electives are open to 11th and 12th graders. The electives that we are offering will be anatomy, which is geared towards those people going into the health professions, and also emergency care. And a new course that we're offering in the health education area is the Introduction to Athletic Training. Our physical education program is very diverse. Again, it's a requirement for 11th and 12th graders. The 10th grade program is set up in our wonderful pool. They have 60 class periods to go over the basic strokes as well as basic rescue techniques. And our 11th and 12th grade program is perhaps the shining star of our program in that it is set up based upon each marking period where all our students get to select which course they wish to take for activity. Normally, there are 4 activity choices offered per marking period that are selected by student choice. If you have any questions or concerns, I'd love for you to give me a call. The number is 368-9800, extension 470. My name is Jenny Ward. Right now, let's send this back to Mr. Vencius and Mr. Frederick in the TV studio. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ward. Several years ago, working with the workforce in the area, we developed a career pathways planner. Basically, the career pathways planner outlines 6 different pathways of vocations and possibilities for students as they enter the work world. It's looking toward the future. It's providing a good education for students at North Penn High School and making the curriculum relevant. Area business people and community leaders have served an important role in our continuing evolution of our curriculum and keeping it important and timely. Mr. Vencius, talk to us a little bit about the Career Pathways Planner.
Sure, be glad to. We've talked so much about courses and so many courses, but then we have to wonder, how does all this actually relate to the working world, to a career path? Well, let's hear from Ms. Karen Holmes, coordinator for the School to Work program, who will explain the purpose of the Career Pathway Planner.
Thanks, Mr. Frederick and Mr. Vencius. I'd like to talk about the Career Pathways Planner that North Penn School District gives to all of its students who are in grades 7 through 11. We've developed this career planner so that the students can plan their academic program in conjunction with planning a career choice. We know that students like to look at different options. We've tried to include as many options and challenges within this planner itself. The planner is based on 6 career pathways: business and marketing, communications and the arts, human services, industrial and technology, law, justice and protective services, and science and technology. The students have the opportunity to look through the booklet and to determine what they like to do and what they're good at doing. And then there are lists of different types of careers. We then give them foundation courses for each of the career choices, plus elective courses. That way the students at North Penn can have the advantage of planning their academic career and doing some planning for their future also. We hope that all students will begin to plan for their future and see the necessity and the encouragement that they have here at North Penn with their planning of courses and their career. If you have any questions about the Career Pathways Planner or would like an extra copy, please give me a call at the high school. The number is 368-9800 extension 433, and we'd be glad to send you one or answer any of your questions. Now back to the TV studio with Mr. Frederick and Mr. Vencius.
Karen, thank you for your explanation. But not only your explanation, but for all the energy you put into developing the Career Pathway Planner. It's such a tremendous help to all of our students. And now moving along, quanti anni devo io studiare le lingue straniere. How about that, Steve? Didn't that impress you?
That was good. That was
Thank
good.
you. Students often ask, how many years of foreign language do I have to take? But they ask that in English. To get an answer to that question, Mrs. Sandra Stover, chairperson for the Foreign Language Department, will now offer an explanation to us, but the explanation will be in English.
Thank you, Mr. Frederick and Mr. Vencius. Hello, and welcome to the Foreign Language Planning Center at North Penn High School. I'm Sandy Stover, chairperson for the Foreign Language Department, and I'd like to discuss some facts with you today about our program here at the high school. While foreign language is not a requirement for the state of Pennsylvania for high school graduation, it is required by most colleges and universities as an entrance requirement. The number of years required may vary from 2 to 5, and I suggest that you check the college catalogs in our Future Plans Center here in the building. Our department recommends a 3 to 5 year sequence for our students of one language. For serious academic students, we highly recommend that they go on to the levels 4 and 5. It is also possible to schedule 2 languages while they are here in our building, and this is recommended for those students who plan careers in language-oriented fields. For an overview and an explanation of the content of our courses, please check your Program of Studies booklets on pages 27 through 29. We offer 5 languages here: Japanese, levels 1 through 3, Latin, French, Spanish, and German, levels 1 through 5. Our 4 and 5 levels are 6.0 or honors courses, and in French, German, and Spanish, the 5th year level is an AP course. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. Again, I'm Sandy Stover, the Foreign Language Office, 368-9800, extension 490, or voicemail 733.
Thank you, Mrs. Stover. Continuing on, students who graduate from North Penn High School must achieve a minimum of 21 credits. As a part of those 21 credits, 2.9 credits must be in the elective course area. As students progress from 10th grade to 12th grade, the opportunity to select electives increases. The electives really provide some additional support and opportunity for students to expand in their areas of interest and add to the foundation that they gain through classes at North Penn High School. And as we look toward the elective area, Mr. Vencius, what are some key thoughts with regard to students selecting elective courses?
It's important that there's planning involved in the selection of electives. A student may choose an elective because it has a definite relationship with what their future plans are. On the other hand, some students who are really up in the air about their future plans at this point might look to an elective subject as something that's strictly from an experimental, you might say, viewpoint of trying on something that is a new experience for them, and as a result of this, they may find out they really like that subject or they don't like it. So there can be benefit there. The main thing is that there is a plan involved. It is not just a haphazard guessing or I'll take this because it fits or it sounds good, but there is a plan involved and it has relationship to the future or perhaps some exploration of the future.
In the Program of Studies booklet, throughout the various discipline areas, there is a listing of electives that are available in each area. And also, as parents and students go through the North Penn High School Program of Studies booklet, there are listings of sequences of courses that need to be taken. So before you can proceed from Course A to Course B, there are particular prerequisites that need to be met. Those are clearly outlined in each individual description, as well as in the center part of the catalog, where there is a summary formation of the courses offered at North Penn High School.
Do you remember when a business course consisted of Greek shorthand? Not anymore. That was then. And now, instead of stenography, we have technology. Here's Mrs. Linda Westerland to explain the many offerings in business administration and technology.
Hi, I'm Linda Westerland, and I'm the Department Chair for Business and Technology. We have a lot of different courses that we offer in our department, some for students that are interested in pursuing a career in business, and others for students who are interested in going to college to major in business. We offer major courses in Accounting 1, Accounting 2, Business Mathematics, and Business Administration. We have semester courses in Applied Economics, where the students actually organize and operate a company. We have business law, marketing, and retailing, where the students will run the NPHS school store. We also have a wide variety of courses in our computer labs, everything from word processing, spreadsheets, and databases, to 2 new courses for next year, exploring the internet and multimedia presentation. Another part of our department is the Work Study Career Exploration Program. In this program, students can actually earn credits for exploring a work interest or career interest. For more information about this program, contact Ken McLarnon at the high school, extension number 488. Additionally, there is an extracurricular activity associated with our department, the Future Business Leaders of America. Any student at NPHS would be eligible to join and become involved in FBLA. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me. My number at the high school is 368-9800, extension 493. Now we will go to the Human Services Consumer Science Department with Mrs. Leister.
Hello, I'm Grace Leister, and I'm Departmental Chairperson for Human Services and Consumer Science. And today we're in the Human Services and Consumer Science area, and we're talking about course selection and the courses that are offered at North Penn High School, and additionally at the 9th grade middle schools in Human Services and Consumer Science. We really have 4 areas of specialization in Human Services and Consumer Science. We have the area of food science, gerontology, early childhood education, and merchandising. Additionally, we have 2 articulation agreements with Montgomery County Community College, so students can take courses here at North Penn High School and get credit for taking the courses at Montgomery County Community College. and of course attend there with advanced standing. In the program of studies, on pages 26 and 27, you will find the course offerings, all the course offerings in the Human Services and Consumer Science Department. Additionally, in the Career Pathways Planner, pages 31 through 38, the Human Services area is highlighted. If you have additional questions, you can feel free to call the high school at area code 215-368-9800, extension 431, and you could ask to speak with me, Grace Leister, and I'll be glad to answer any of your questions.
Thank you, Mrs. Leister. Hello, my name is Bill Michael, Technology Education Department Chair. Technology Education, North Penn High School targets 5 areas: electronics, graphic communications, manufacturing and construction, mechanical drawing, and principles of technology. Electronics is a course designed to introduce students to several aspects of electrical theory, circuit design, and construction. Students in the advanced electronics classes apply their knowledge from the first level class to design and test their own circuits and printed circuit boards. Students may take a third-year electronics course as an independent study option. Graphic communication introduces our students to many ways we produce, use, and exchange information through the printed and electronic media. We explore screen printed, lithography, graphic arts, photography, computer graphics, desktop publishing, and other forms of printed and electronic communications through our audio and video module. This program is offered as a minor, major 1, 2, and 3, and as career study. The manufacturing and construction course is designed to use wood substitutes, metals, and plastics in the manufacturing and construction of today's products. Mechanical drawing allows our students to explore the world of technical drawing. Students will complete many problem-solving activities that encompass both mechanical and architectural fields of study. The course emphasizes both traditional drafting board techniques and the use and understanding of computer-aided drafting. Advanced mechanical drawing further emphasizes skills gained in the mechanical drawing in the areas of architectural and mechanical drawing. Principles of technology allows the students to explore the physical principles underlying modern technology. Students will participate in many hands-on activities, discussions, and demonstrations based on the principles of force, work, rate, and resistance. Students may take principles of technology for an arts and humanities or science credit in a 4.0 or 5.0 level. A basic understanding of algebra is useful. Advanced principles of technology continues the study of knowledge gained in principles of technology in the areas of energy, power, force transformers, and momentum. Students must successfully complete Principles of Technology 5.0 or receive a grade of C or better in Principles of Technology 4.0. For more information on technology education classes, please refer to pages 37 through 39 of your program of studies. If you have any further questions, please feel free to call the Technology Education Department at 368-9800, extension 460. Now let's go back to Mr. Fredericks and Mr. Vencius in the TV studio.
Thank you, Mr. Michael, for your insight into the Technical Education Department of North Penn High School. Certainly, creativity takes many different forms. You heard Dr. Hubler speak a little bit earlier about the offering of drama through the English curriculum. We also have, through our art and music curriculums, opportunities to perform, as well as courses offered to the non-performing student. And for that, we're going to first turn to the Art Department Chair, Ms. Colleen Kiefer.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Kiefer. I am chairperson for the Art and Visual Communications Department for the North Penn School District. Our department offers a wide range of elective courses in studio art, photography, sculpture, and ceramics and computer art. Many students who choose to take an art course do so for personal enrichment, while many other students are contemplating an art-related career and need to prepare portfolios for college admission and scholarships. Our curriculum was developed with the needs and expectations of colleges and future employers in mind. As a result, our students leave North Penn very well prepared to meet the rigorous demands of colleges. We offer art courses at the 4.0, 5.0, and 6.0 level. Some of our courses do have prerequisites, such as Art 1 is a prerequisite for Computer Art 1, as well as Portfolio Preparation and Art 2. And now Mrs. Lehman is going to speak to you about our computer art program.
Thank you, Mrs. Kiefer. And now I'd like to introduce the Computer Art and Computer Art 1 and 2 classes. This is primarily for students that are interested in going into graphic design or the computer industry. Students first must have a love for drawing and have some skills in drawing. We use the professional programs that are out in design studios and colleges. They are Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Fractal Design Painter, and some animation programs such as Ray Dream Design. In the first year, the students learn the basics of Adobe Illustrator, and they're taken a little bit into Photoshop, and they create their own CDs, make stationery. In the second year, they have a heavy emphasis on drawing and painting in Photoshop and manipulating and layout and design. The prerequisite is Art Major 1, a full year of Art Major 1. We do not do cartooning here at the high school. The emphasis is on reality-based drawing. Now we'll go to Mrs. Abbott, and she will introduce the 3D program.
Thank you, Marcia. Sculpture Major is designed to develop the students' understanding of three-dimensional form through modeling, carving, and casting techniques. The students will work realistically as well as in the abstract. An example of some of the media that we use is clay, plaster, paper mache, and styrofoam. Ceramics 1 is a beginning level ceramics course where the students learn basic hand building techniques. They will be making pinch, coil, slab, and paddle pots. In Ceramics 2, the students learn to throw on the potter's wheel, and they will color clay with oxides and carbonates that they learned about in chemistry class. In addition to this, different mold making techniques are explored. And now Mrs. Harris is going to spend the next few seconds talking about our studio art courses. Mrs. Harris?
Thank you, Mrs. Abbott. I'm Mrs. Harris, one of the studio art teachers here at North Penn High School. Studio arts includes Art 1, Art 2, and Portfolio Prep. In studio arts, our main focus is two-dimensional art, such as drawing, painting, and printmaking. We use a wide variety of media and a wide variety of techniques. We also emphasize art elements and art designs, and we work on portfolio development, and we also explore career options. Students that are interested in developing their two-dimensional art techniques will love taking studio arts. And now, we're going to go to photography with Mrs. Watkins.
Thanks, Mrs. Harris. Hi, I'm Mrs. Watkins. We offer 3 levels of photography here at North Penn High School. One is Fundamentals of Photography. The other 2 are Photo 1 and Photo 2. Fundamentals of Photography meets twice a cycle. In this class, you learn how to operate a manual 35mm camera, how to develop film, and how to print your own negatives. In this course, we also address photographic composition. In these courses, students fine-tune their technical skills and their compositional skills. Topics such as lenses, the history of photography, and filters are covered. Photo 2 addresses primarily careers in photography. In all 3 levels, you must have a modern 35mm camera that you can manually focus and set the aperture and shutter speed controls yourself. Thanks, and now we'll go back to Mrs. Kiefer.
For more information about any of our art courses, please don't hesitate to call us at 368-9800 extension 456, and you can speak to any one of the teachers about your specific course.
Thank you, Mrs. Kiefer. I'm Davis Giersch, representing Ted Heller and Phil Tackett and the North Penn High School Music Department. And I'm here to share with you some concerns and ideas regarding course selection for next year. There are several commonly asked questions about music performance opportunities at North Penn High School, and questions about other courses that are not performance related. Students may continue their orchestra, chorus, and concert band experience without an audition by simply scheduling the course. An audition with Mr. Heller is required for participation in the wind ensemble. As a side note, To audition for PMEA District Band, you must be a member of the concert band or the wind ensemble. Likewise, you must be in the chorus to audition for district chorus, and you must be in the orchestra to audition for district orchestra. As for the extracurricular groups, audition requirements vary from group to group. The best thing to do is ask each director what he requires for membership in his extracurricular group. Students interested in solo performance class must have pre-approval from one of the music teachers. This class should be limited to those students whose musical skills are advanced enough so they can perform solo literature in front of an audience. Conducting students should have good music reading skills. Some music theory background is also recommended for conducting. Music technology and contemporary music are non-performance courses and do not require previous musical experience. For students considering music as a career, we strongly recommend the music theory sequence, that is, fundamentals, theory, and scholars. It is possible for students with considerable background in music theory to exempt fundamentals and go right into theory by successful completion of a theory placement test. These students should schedule fundamentals and take the placement test in September. If you have any questions, please call Mr. Heller, Mr. Taggett, or myself at extension 426 at North Penn High School. Thank you very much, and now back to Mr. Frederick and Mr. Vencius.
You know, North Penn High School is very fortunate because right adjacent to our building is the Technical Career Center. Through this particular facility, many of our students have an opportunity to learn the trades that will be so important in their future lives. The Technical Career Center has grown, particularly in the past 5 years, and the evolution has developed and provided opportunities that will continue to grow through the leadership of Dr. Irwin and Dr. Marcia Herta. John, what role does the Technical Career Center play in the lives of our students on a daily basis?
Computers, technology, hands-on training. To a large extent, this is what the employment world is looking for. Dr. Marcia Herta will explain to us how the North Monco Technical Career Center is answering this demand.
Thank you, Mr. Frederick and Mr. Vencius. I'm Dr. Marcia Herta. I'm the academic principal at North Monco Technical Career Center. As you begin your course selection process, I'd like for you to seriously consider the options available to you as a North Penn student here at the Technical Career Center. Our programs are open to students in grades 9 through 12 and are organized around 7 vocational clusters. These clusters include building trades, cosmetology, culinary arts, health and human services, power and transportation, and the visual communications cluster. Within these 7 cluster areas, there are probably 25 specific course selections that you may be interested in. We've had several new programs initiated this past school year, and they've generated a lot of interest. Of those new programs, Allied Health, for example, has been a fantastic program. It's housed at North Penn Hospital and is open to students in grade 12 who are looking to explore a career in the medical field. We've also created a protective services program this year. That program is designed to train students to become law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMTs. We have a horticulture program this year that's brand new. It's actually housed at Fisher Park in Talmenson Township, and its purpose is to train students to become landscape architects and landscape engineers, a variety of different occupations in that particular field. And finally, we have biotechnology, brand new. That program is housed in the new addition of our building, state-of-the-art labs. This program is designed to train students to become lab technicians and research assistants in some of our biotechnology and pharmaceutical industries in this area. Additionally, we have a Pennsylvania Youth Apprenticeship program here at North Monco, open to students in grades 11 and 12. That program is based on the German model of apprenticeship. Students spend 3 days of the week here, full-time, getting their academics and their technical training, and 2 days of paid work experience on the job.
In the Youth Apprenticeship Program, the employer, the technical teacher, and the academic teachers are all partners in the education of our PIAP students. There are so many wonderful opportunities here at the Career Center that I encourage you to speak with your guidance counselor at North Penn, or if you require additional information or have questions, don't hesitate to contact us here at the Technical Career Center. Our phone number here at the school is area code 215-368-1177. Now back to the studio and Mr. Frederick and Mr. Venzius.
We have heard over the course of this time period from activity in the classroom, instruction by a wonderful staff, to career exploration experiences and other off-campus programs, to apprenticeship programs available through the Technical Career Center, that we are fortunate to have a variety of opportunities available to our young people, not only for the current time, but also to prepare them for the future. John, as we look toward this process and the coming year, what are your closing thoughts?
Steve, over the past hour, we have taken the people on an academic journey for all the students who are attending North Penn High School. An explanation was given of courses required for graduation, courses specific to the sophomore, the junior, the senior student, a look into the School to Work program, and the Career Pathways Planner. You had a brief meeting with each of the department chairpersons and a presentation of the many programs offered at the Technical Career Center. A few final points need to be mentioned before our journey comes to a close. Page 41 in the course selection book addresses students with special needs. Graduation requirements are the same, but the courses are tailored to their needs. The case manager, counselors, and chairperson will work closely with each student, helping them with the appropriate selection of courses. On page 42 in the course selection book, a reference is made to students who are identified as academically advanced or gifted. There are a variety of 6-level courses that are academically challenging. They may choose from any number of these. This level course, however, is not just for the student who is identified as gifted, but it may be chosen by any student who has teacher recommendation. The elective courses should be selected on the basis of the student's career focus to get information on both college and career direction. Students and parents are invited to visit the Future Plan Center at North Penn High School. The center is open every Wednesday evening from 7 until 9 for students and parents to get information on scholarships as well as colleges and careers. It would be well, however, to make an appointment first by calling 368-9800 extension 311. The purpose for this journey through the course selection process is to help both the student and parent to be more informed about the many exciting opportunities at North Penn High School. Our goal is to select the correct courses and level of courses so that students will be successful next year and better prepared for their future. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Steve.
And John, I want to thank the faculty and staff of North Penn High School, who continues to do an excellent job in preparing our students for the future. Particularly, I want to thank our department chairs for sharing some insight into their courses, and Mr. Bob Gilmer and Mary Fakish of NPTV, as well as the students who have assisted in the production of this program. Thank you once again, and on behalf of everyone, this is Steve Frederick saying, take care.